Hello guys, I'm Paris, the options guy, and welcome back to my channel. And today, if you see, the market opened basically flat, right? I think with a little bit of gap up, and then if you see, market went up. Bank Nifty put a spike on the upside and then came down. However, for Nifty, if you see, Nifty straight up opened with a gap up and then continued to move up, and then it came down, and then basically kept going down throughout the day. And as I had said, it would be best if the market would wait over here for some time and then break out on the upside. But if you see, market, it came up, it first of all went up and put a spike in the first candle itself. And yes, that's why I said that even if you're taking a trade after going up, if market goes up, please keep your quantity less. And that was the reason, because what happens most of the times is that when market does not wait over here and continues to move up, chances are that we could just see a spike and then we could see again a retracement, right? So a stop loss could get hit. So even if that happens, it's best that you take a very small stop loss, right, in terms of how much you're losing, how much money you're losing. So anyways, if you see, if I go into the 5 minute chart, if you see, yes, in the first candle itself, market went up, almost hit our target of 45,700. But yes, it would have been better if the market would have sort of stayed over here and then broken out above this level. But market then never went above this level throughout the day. Talking about Nifty, if you see, Nifty on the other hand went up and then made two very big red candles, right? And as I had said in Nifty also, if we would wait over here for some time and then break out on the upside, that would be best. But we never, I mean, yes, you could say that this was a sort of consolidation, but it is not really a proper consolidation, because if you see in the first candle itself, market went up, then came down. And if Nifty would have consolidated over here itself for some time above, let's say 21,690 or 680, all these levels, then we could have seen a very good up move on the upside. On the downside, as I had said, these levels will be basically 21,650 will be a crucial level to watch out for. Below that, we could see a good amount of negativity in the market, right? So yes, now market is near 21,500. It is at a very crucial zone, right? As I had said, chances are that market could also break this level. This could be just a one-day rally and then market could come down again. So what can we do for tomorrow is going to be very simple. But please keep in mind that if market starts to move down from here, then chances are that market will not really stop, because this was a first down move, this was a pullback, and then now the market could continue on the downside. Bank Nifty has an even clearer picture. Bank Nifty went down, took a pullback, went down, took a pullback, and now most probably Bank Nifty could continue this on the downside. So I would recommend to keep a sort of bearish view until unless we open with a very big gap up or something. It's best to keep a bearish view, right? Because again, Nifty also, if you see, looking pretty bearish over here. Nifty has almost covered this rally, right? Almost reached 50% also. So below this level, chances are market will not stop and really continue to move down very fast from here, right? Maybe it might wait on the budget day, and we could see an up move in the budget day, which could make a lot of buyers come into the market, and then we could see again a dump, right? But also keep in mind that a lot of basically the big institutions, the FIs and pros, have made negative positions. Basically they've bought puts and sold calls today. So yes, uh, I would recommend to please keep your sort of keep a bearish view over here. But yes, we will see what can we do for tomorrow, right? We will not keep a sort of a blind view in the market. But I think keeping a bearish bias over here is good until unless we see some sort of a very good rejection, something like this happening again on the downside, right? So yes, for tomorrow, 45,200 will be again a level that needs to be watched out for. Today also, Bank Nifty took exactly support from there in the closing hours. But yes, tomorrow if you open the gap down, chances are market will move down very fast and hit 45,000 first of all over here. And then if we consolidate over here itself, then we can expect 44,600 and 44,800, these two levels to also come. But I am expecting that, if we could consolidate in the first half, right, and then break down in the second half, as consolidate near 45,000 and then break down in the second half, then in the second half also we could see a very, very good rally on the downside, because then a lot of buyers will start entering the market thinking that 45,000 is acting as a support, and then we could see another down move. But tomorrow if we open sort of flat, right? And or let's say with a gap down somewhere near 45,200, let the market trade 2 to at least like 4 to 5 minutes below 45,200, and then once the market is comfortably trading, right? Not like making this sort of a wake on the downside. If the market is comfortably trading, then you guys can go ahead and take a short position below 45,200. Your target will be 45,000 on the downside. That will be your first target. Please book a little bit above 45,000. Do not wait for the exact number of 45,000. Sometimes market takes a little bit support from like up only, like some from 45,020 or 40, all these others, and then it reverses, right? So yes, first target will be 45,000. That should come very fast on the downside, and then we can expect 44,600 also. It may not come tomorrow itself, but yes, I think if we could sustain near 45,000 itself, then that means we will continue our move on the downside. Also keep in mind that Bank Nifty has not moved since 2 days. However, Nifty has moved on the upside and on the downside itself. So yes, Bank Nifty looks like a perfect candidate for a very good move tomorrow, right? However, on the upside, if you see, there is this trend line that is coming over here, right? This trend line is going to be very important. If we start sustaining above this trend line and start making positive price action above this trend line, that is when you guys can go ahead and take a bullish trade also, because that would mean that this was the first up move, then market consolidated, there was slow selling, and then once the market is breaking out above this trend line and you see that market is making positive price action in 5 minutes, or not 5 minutes, but even in 3 minute chart over here, that is when you guys can go ahead and take a bullish trade. Your first target again will be 45,700 on the upside, and then you can keep 46,000 also on the upside. So if we open flat, still the market is not negative, but what the data is telling us, basically if you look at the OI data, and I will make a video on it also, but what the data is telling us is that the big institutions, FIs and pros, have made basically bearish positions today, right? So it's best to stay with them and not go against them, right? So yes, maybe market might go above this level and give a fake breakout. If that does happen, if you are seeing that market is going above this trend line and not sustaining above it, you can go ahead and take a short position over here also, and then we can expect a fall till 44,600 also very easily. 45,000 first of all, and then 44,600, right? So yes, two things. If either we cross 45,200 instantly, that can also happen, or we go above this trend line, we try to go above this trend line, then two things can happen. Either we make positive price action above this trend line, which is when you can go ahead and take a long position, or you can wait for a closing above 45,500, 5 minute closing, and then go ahead and take a long position. Depends on what you are comfortable with. Your first target then will be 45,700 and then 46,000 on the upside. Keep 45,950 for with just a little bit of breathing space. But yes, on the downside, another thing that could happen is market could go above this level, and then it could show everyone that it is trying to break, but then it could trap all the buyers and then move on the downside. So if that does happen, and if you're seeing that market is not sustaining above this trend line, you can go ahead and take a short position even at this higher level, and then keep your target on the lower side, right? So yes, that can also very well happen. And one thing to note, one behavior that the market is, that you can see in the market, is that whenever the big institutions make bearish positions, but the market news is positive, right, or there is something positive in the market, they will not exit their positions. Most of the times they will not exit their positions. Basically, if the market is going higher, they will not exit their positions higher as the market goes higher. They will bring the market down, then they will exit their positions, and then the market will continue to move up. So even if the market has to move up, two things can happen. Either the market stays over here and they book their positions, but in a up moving market, in a market which is moving up, it is not really seen that the big institutions go ahead and square off their short positions, right? So keep that in mind also. In Nifty, if you see, Nifty has moved down a lot, mainly because of Reliance again. So the up move was also because of Reliance, and the down move is also because of Reliance. Now Reliance is also at a very good support zone of 2800 to 2790, but yes, it is still sort of 1% away, you can say, one or maybe 0.7, 0.8% away. So yes, on the downside, Nifty could also see a little bit of move till 21,440, because there is a little bit more move on the downside, that is level. So tomorrow, if we open with just a little bit gap up, right, somewhere near 21,550, 560, and then once we break down below 21,500, that is when but make sure that market trades comfortably below 21,500. If you are seeing that market is spending some time below 21,500, that is when you guys can go ahead and take a short trade till 21,440 first of all, because we want to keep a little bit of small target. If Reliance has to also, sort of give basically a breakout failure over here, which can also happen. Please do not think that it cannot happen just because it is Reliance. If Reliance has to give a breakout failure, it will come down first, show everyone that it is taking support from this zone, go up a little bit and then go down, right? And in this going up, when Reliance also goes up, right, maybe Nifty might also see a little bit of pullback on the upside, which could, maybe evaporate your profit. So it's best to book a little bit in Nifty, because, Nifty has already moved a lot, 200 points today, 1% already moved, more than 1%, right? So Nifty doesn't has a lot of, if you want a move, the best move will come in Bank Nifty, because Bank Nifty hasn't moved, right? Bank Nifty hasn't really moved, but in Nifty, a lot of move has happened. So even if you trade in Nifty below 21,500, maybe market might get volatile over here, hit your stop loss, right? So the best would be to trade in Bank Nifty and not so much in Nifty. But yes, 21,440 will be your first target, and then 21,000. 380 will be your second target, right? Keep these two targets. Maybe then Nifty might take a little bit of support, spend some time over here, and then break down on the downside, right? Or as I said, in the budget day, it could show everyone that it is going up, and then there could be a very big dump on the downside. But please, do not worry. I will make a video on budget and how you can plan your budget and what can happen in the budget also, right? So yes, if we open in the gap up, again, we cannot really do anything in Nifty. Then Nifty will have a volatile sideways day, because there is multiple resistances on the upside and there will be a support on the downside. So with a gap up, we can't really do anything in Nifty. Focus on Bank Nifty again, because Bank Nifty hasn't really moved on the upside. So focus on Bank Nifty and not in Nifty for tomorrow, because Bank Nifty hasn't really moved, right? On the other hand, if you open the gap down somewhere near 21,440, 400, all these levels, wait for a little bit of pullback till 21,500 to 530. And then once you see market is making negative price action, then you can again go ahead and take a short position from that level till the same target, 21,400 and then 380 on the downside. So yeah guys, that was it for today, and thank you for watching till the end, and I hope you guys liked this analysis, and I'll see you tomorrow in another video. Bye bye.